We are here on Lines on Design. Our friend Debbie from Casual Living is here, and we're so excited to have you today.
Thank you.
We had to take a few minutes to kind of walk around and look at all the incredible things that you have right now. And I'm really fun specifically to talk today about the group that we're sitting on and a group behind here. This is something you all have looked forward to for quite a while. Tell us what's going on.
It is. Well, our new owner, Craig Bright, really has a background in importing. So he's worked very hard on trying to find the right company to import our own furniture into the store.
And it's so cool. I made her show me on the pillow that it says made specifically for you all.
Casual Living, yes.
What advantages are there when you have your own branding like that?
Well, the biggest advantage is probably cost.
Okay.
It really cuts out the middleman. So for folks that we have a reputation of selling really fine, beautiful furniture. And sometimes that does come at a price, but sometimes you can get beautiful quality for much less. I really think that this is a design. We actually have two different collections. This is our Magnolia collection.
Yes.
And we have another collection that is called Sheridan. It gives you quality at a big box price.
Well, you know what's interesting about the way that you say that is, as a designer, one of the things that I always say is that I like to wear fun jewelry and I like to wear fine jewelry. And oftentimes there are places, don't you think, in our homes where we're willing to spend the money, but then we've got ancillary areas, for example, off of a master bedroom.
Exactly.
Right, where I may not want to spend exactly that much money. And this offers the opportunity, I think, to do both.
It does, and this is truly outdoor furniture. This is a resin woven.
Okay.
The cushions are Sombrella.
Oh,
so the way you clean all of this is you hose it down with a garden hose. It's very easy to take care of. But once again, and this is a set.
Okay,
a
that's
sofa
what I was going to say.
And 2 chairs and a coffee table comes at a set price of $19.99.
Wow.
A lot of my fine sofas just alone start at $19.99.
Correct.
I mean, beautiful designs, but they're coming from our primary vendors.
Let me ask you another question about that. Can I select other fabrics? Can I see you on the fabric, or is it pretty much what I get is what I get?
Unfortunately, when we're doing importing, I have to order a whole container of a particular design.
Yes.
So it's one fabric. I can't do any special orders, and these particular sets actually come in sets.
Oh, okay.
So I also cannot break up a set because of the way they're boxed and they're merchandised and they're brought in. But I try to order a few different collections and a few different fabrics. I mean, this green is just so fabulous with our outdoor space.
Absolutely.
I know I sit in my home and I look outside and I see all the pretty greens with the magnolias and the palm trees, and green just, I think, goes with any decor outdoors.
Absolutely. And the other one that you have, and we'll make sure we get a picture of that, is this kind of grayish khaki.
Well, it's called Spectrum Almond. Both these are Sombrella Spectrum fabric.
Okay.
This is called Spectrum Cilantro. This one is called Spectrum Almond. So the almond is probably a little more neutral in that you can pull a lot of different colors with it probably than you can with the green.
Purple if I want.
Exactly.
Right.
But I personally just love the green.
Deb, one of the things I noticed when I walked in is your accessories are phenomenal. You seem to have grown exponentially with some of the options that are there, and they're amazing.
Thank you very much. We're actually very excited. I went to market a couple months ago, my first time to market, to buy accessories and
that's fun.
The lamps and pillows and so on. So we have a lot of newness in the store as far as outdoor accessories, a lot of new wall hangings that I'm very, very excited about. They're already flying out of the store. But my biggest buy that I'm so excited about
I'm looking at it right now. You guys can't see it.
We are now a distributor of Dash & Albert rugs. And for those of you out there that are not familiar with Dash & Albert, the outdoor rugs are washable.
Oh, it's pretty funny because you just got them in and they're hanging over here, and we'll show them to you. But they're my favorite rug ever, ever, ever. And I was like, I can do a testimonial for you right now. I've got pets, I've got grandchildren, I've got heavy traffic, I've got everything under the sun. You cannot kill them. You can wash them, you can bleach them. I mean, honestly, and they're not pricey.
They're not.
And that's, I think, what excites me the most, is it's something that you can invest in that will look good forever. And when we were talking about it, with absolutely any decor. And I'll tell you a secret, I use mine inside. Mine are all in my living area where they get a lot of traffic.
Well, I'm going to put one in my dining room.
Are you too? You're going to do the same thing?
But I stock all 5x8s which fit perfectly in a deep seating group.
Oh, okay.
But you can order them in different sizes. You can order them in small throw rugs and with all kinds of different colors and different patterns. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal buy, and we are very excited to be a Dash and Albert dealer.
Let me ask you a question about styles. What are you seeing emerge as styles of furniture? What are we looking at? And then in a color palette, are you seeing shifts in colors?
Well, we're still seeing the really clean designs. Okay. Once again, mixed media is very, very strong. The mixture of a weave and a different surface, be it aluminum, be it teak, be it resista, which is a wood-looking product.
Got it.
Those are still very popular. And the neutral fabrics are still very, very popular with just a pop of color with pillows.
You know, I wanted to ask you, I had one of my design clients ask me the other day, she goes, I have a sofa. Can I just recover it in Sunbrella and take it outside? And it was funny because I was getting ready to come to you and I said, I'm going to ask Debbie this question. Tell me about why outdoor furniture is, or how it's so different than indoor furniture, because it really is.
Well, you can't really take an indoor sofa and just cover it with Sunbrella fabric because your cores are not made for outdoors.
Yes.
The outdoor cores are petroleum based. They're meant to be out in the elements. So the way you clean them is you wash them.
Okay.
Wash them, you don't throw them in the washing machine. You lay them on the ground, you hose them down with a garden hose. You take a bucket of soapy water with Dawn dish detergent.
I swear I've done this a million times.
A little bit of bleach if you got some mold, and scrub them with a soft brush and then put them back in some place where they're going to dry. Or there are all kinds of different products, 303, that you can use for Sunbrella fabric.
What's 303?
It's just a name brand cleaner for Sunbrella fabrics.
Do you like that? Because I've just always done the soap and water.
I like it when I have a particular spot that I don't want to make the whole cushion wet.
Got it.
If I just go spot cleaning, I love the 303 that we also sell. But the Dawn dish detergent is what they use in oil spills. So it really does break down all the stuff that's in our air. So they're very easy to clean. And that's why it's the cores that really make this is special. So you don't want to just put Sunbrella fabric on your indoor cores because they may not be meant
Well, and I tell people all the time, my friend was saying, well, but in California, no, we're not in California. California doesn't have the humidity that we have either.
No.
And I think that makes a huge difference.
That's exactly right. Humidity is very tough on all of our furniture, and the bugs and the birds and the pine trees and all that comes on our furniture.
For someone who may not have ever been into casual living, how do you describe the whole area? Because when I come in, I think oftentimes I come in for grilling, to look at the grills, but what are some of the other things that you all specialize in? Because you're really broad spectrum in your approach.
Well, we're called Casual Living, Fireside, and Grillin'. So casual living obviously is our outdoor furniture, our pillows, our umbrellas, our accessories, our lamps, our rugs. But we have grills, we have Tech, Lynx, Weber. Sabre is a new grill that we just started carrying that
Pam was
very,
me
very
about
excited about.
Yes.
And of course we have the big green egg and all the accessories. But we also have Fireside. While we no longer sell fire boxes for someone building a brand new home that needs to put in a fire box, we do sell the logs that go into those fire boxes. We have the non-vented logs, we have the vented logs, we have beautiful screens. We are now working with a company called Stoll that does stunning glass doors and custom screens and stock screens that we're bringing in that are just beautiful, the designs, and really, really high quality.
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't pitch you and your staff. Can I tell you, if you want to come in and look and get design ideas, there's no better place, number one. Number two, if you want to come in and talk to a staff or people who are professional and know their product, you've got to talk to these folks here. And it is really pretty funny because my favorite thing to do is come in and try to stump Pam on her grill knowledge. You know, the folks here, you guys really know your products, and you pride yourself on that, don't you?
We do, and we try very hard, and most of the staff has been here for quite some time. We have our go-to people for certain functions of the business.
Well-oiled machine.
And Dennis, who's been doing our deliveries for over 16 years, does all of our service. So all of our customers, especially our repeat customers, customers know Dennis.
Yes.
Because he's been taking care of them for years.
Well, you're a lot of fun to talk to. You know your product. It's always exciting. You've got to come in if you haven't been here in the past month or so. There's all kinds of new goodies. Debbie, thank you for joining us. We want to thank all of you for joining us here on Lynes on Design. Please have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.